this part might not be as helpful for a lot of people, but I'm talking with a lawyer in Turkey to potentially bring him on board the team and have an office over there in Istanbul. We can help with U.S. With Turkish immigration, and probably could be a support for the U.S. operation too. I have to deal with the U.S. embassy in Ankara, Turkey, a lot. And you know, how do you manage? I mean, obviously you have Chinese background. You go back and forth probably to Taiwan, and you have family members there that can control this. But if that's not how it is, how do I have an office overseas and make sure they're not using the brand name and getting cases or misleading people or somehow destroying the brand and creating problems? How do you oversee something like that?
If it's your first time working with a person, obviously that is very scary if you're going to provide all your brand name out there. I mean, being in the industry for so long, I've seen agents take our retainers, take our contracts,
Yeah.
where we sign with them. They take that and directly start signing with different clients. And then without us even knowing, clients have wired money to our firm, and we're like, who is this? And then what kind of retainer did we sign? And then they take our checks and directly start mailing it out. Some even have filed cases using our name, and we had to completely cut them off and report it to USCIS. Like, that will and can happen if you do not control it correctly. Now, obviously, we did not give them permission. We did not, I mean, we've helped certain agents over the years process a lot of different cases, right? But
Mhm.
without us knowing, they were able to take that and directly to start selling it to different clients, saying that they worked for us. And that was just completely inaccurate. And obviously, the clients, when they found out, they were very unhappy with them, and then
Yeah.
eventually wouldn't hire us, right? So there's a lot of ways to go about this, right? Maybe you could form a new partnership. They sign contracts and retainers under their immigration license over there, and then they give the case to you, and then the clients directly sign a case with you or directly with them. I mean, every place and every client is different, but that's one way to control kind of the branding aspect of it. How to work with what you're dealing with is, I guess, an affiliate, or a partner and an agent, right? Whether they have a law degree or they don't have a law degree, really finding out the right fit for you. And sometimes when you find the right fit, it's a win-win. And you need to select your agents and your partners very, very carefully, right? Because some people, they just want to sign as many cases as possible, collect as many fees as possible, and then they don't care about the success of the case. Well,
Yeah.
sure, that's one way to go about it, but is that you? That's definitely not us, right?
Mhm.
Our goal is the opposite of that. We want a few cases, but we want them to be excellent. And so we can only work with agents that have that kind of mentality. But most agents don't have that mentality, and so we don't work with most agents, right? So we work with a lot with law firms. We have a few agents around the world. Enough. It's more than enough to service, right?
Yeah, I hear you. So it's interesting. Well, I mean, we'll talk with them, get to know them slowly but surely. But it seems like interesting having these kind of global operations that could really be beneficial. It's a fascinating thing getting involved in global migration, as you see with the war happening, and a lot of people can't come to America. So what's other options that they could use, and other and kind of schemes and systems that are out there, and having an international team is always helpful. 24/7 ability to help people.